Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Franklin Regional High School, as tonight it is the Greater Latrobe Wildcats, second place team in Section 1 against the Franklin Regional Panthers, currently fighting for a playoff spot in 5A Section 1. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Franklin Regional. Richard Hillig alongside with Mike Yandrick and Tristan Vorlin. We want to remind you that our pregame show is brought to you by St. Vincent College. St. Vincent College is a first-tier liberal arts college that prepares students for successful careers and meaningful lives. Explore more than 60 major programs of study and learn how this personalized education is an affordable option with 100% of freshmen receiving scholarship aid. Schedule a campus tour at www.stvincent.edu. Again, that's www.stvincent.edu. St. Vincent College. Together, we rise. As mentioned, Greater Latrobe 16-3 coming into tonight's game. They are 8-3 in section play. Franklin Regional 9-10. They're looking to get back to 500, but more importantly, they're looking to stay alive in the 5A Section 1 playoff chase. And Mike, Greater Latrobe is looking to bounce back after what was a devastating loss at the buzzer on Tuesday.
Yes, that was definitely a tough one, but knowing Coach Wetzel, he has a team ready to go tonight. And, this is definitely, even though we're in the playoffs, we have to come here and get a victory tonight to bounce back, get that playoff seed like we discussed many a times. And the team looks ready to go tonight, Richard.
As mentioned, on Tuesday versus Penn Trafford, it was a 54-52 loss for Latrobe at home. Evan Gross for Penn Trafford had three three-pointers and 15 points. And Braden Stone, who had 10 points in the game, he scored the game-winning layup with 3 seconds remaining to win it for Penn Trafford. The Wildcats did overcome a 16-point second-quarter deficit to tie the game and eventually take the lead in the third quarter. But 17 points by Max Butler, 13 points for Andy Tash, and 11 points for Kyle McNeil were not enough for Latrobe in order to ultimately eke out a win, Mike. And I think it's safe to say that it wasn't the Wildcats' best game, at least from a 32-minute standpoint, but they put themselves in a chance to win that game.
Yes, they did. Definitely preparation and, teamwork, cohesiveness, all that stuff, and especially on the defensive end, Richard. That's the one thing that's been a staple of Coach Wetzel for 23 years is defensive rotations, communication, stuff like that. So hopefully we get back to Wildcat basketball tonight. And Ian DeServe, look at him. I mean, he's ready to go. One of the best athletes to come through here in our program.
The one player that really stood out over the past 2 games for Latrobe that I think you and I both have talked about, Andy Tash has really stepped into a role this year, but we know him for his defense, but when he scores on offense, it makes a complete difference for the Wildcats.
Yes, most definitely. Positive energy, always working hard, being coachable, and those are things that anybody would want in their program.
Franklin Regional coming into this game, as mentioned, 9-10 overall. They are 4-7 in section play. Right now, as it stands, they are the number 5 team in Section 1. They are tied with McKeesport at 4-7. Right now, again, Mike, Coach Wetzel said on Tuesday that Penn Trafford was desperate and they needed to secure a spot. Right now, it's the same thing for Franklin Regional as well.
Yes, that's a good point. I mean, they're fighting for their playoff lives pretty much. So, I mean, they got their suits on. The coaches look proper. You know, it's a big game for them tonight as well. Even though we locked in our playoff spot, we got to get that 2 seed. We got to lock that in, and obviously we're going to be ready to go tonight. But, yeah, Franklin Regional is not going to be an easy task.
The Panthers have won 3 out of their last 4 games. Right now, as mentioned, they are fighting for one of the final playoff spots in Section 1. Their last game on Tuesday, it was a 49-44 win at Laurel Highlands. It was a game in which Connor Crossy had 27 points for the Panthers. He went 13 of 14 from the free throw line. For the Mustangs, it was Luke Martin with 11 points, Antoine and Aiden Black each had 10, and Sevi Vecchiola had 10 points for Franklin Regional. Taking a look at the last time Latrobe and Franklin Regional met, really it was a tale of 2 halves. 68-49 win for the Wildcats. Max Butler didn't score a point in the first quarter, but 27 points in the final 24 minutes definitely made up for it. John Wetzel factored in with 14 points and Andy Tash with 13 points. And again, Mike, overcoming first-half struggles was a theme for the Wildcats. It's been a theme all year for Latrobe, but they did it in that game as well.
Yeah, basketball is a game of runs, and they call it slippage. So everybody goes through slippage where you have turnovers, missed shots, stuff like that. It's how you bounce back from that slippage in certain scenarios. But that's why I like our defense because it keeps us in games when the slippage happens. As long as you work hard, get some turnovers, get some steals, play as a team. Wildcat basketball, you can bounce back from that.
Greater Latrobe outscored Franklin Regional 38-14 in the second half of that game. It was really led by a 22-6 outscoring in the third quarter. They held Franklin Regional's best player, Connor Crossy, to 15 points in the game, but it was the first half in which Franklin Regional not necessarily dominated, but they controlled a good portion of that first half. He went scoreless in the second half.
Yes, that happens sometimes, but obviously there's other ways to contribute with rebounds, steals, and defense, assists. But at the same time, you're right. If you can keep somebody like that, without getting the ball in the hoop, that's a huge plus.
As mentioned, Greater Latrobe is looking to stay ahead of Gateway right now in the section. 8-3 are both teams. Latrobe right now number 2, Gateway number 3. Franklin Regional currently in that number 5 spot. Right now battling with McKeesport. Both teams 4-7. Franklin Regional trying to get to 500 on the season. We will take a break here on the Wildcats Network, and when we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the national anthem here at Franklin Regional High School.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Bardini's.
Number 1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today. you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Ray Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable.
guard, 6'1", a senior, number 10, Connor Crossy. At the other guard, 5'11", a senior, number 12, Mitchell Stonecheck. And at forward, 5'11", a senior, number 35, Drew Nivola. And at forward, 6'5", and a senior, number 44, Hayden Brown. Our Panther assistant coaches are joining in, Lucas Cole, Mike and Ben Timmick. And the head coach of your Panthers is Mr. Jesse Reed.
So there are your starting lineups tonight for both sides. For the Greater Latrobe Wildcats, it will be Max Butler, Ian DeSerb, John Wetzel, Andy Tash, and Kyle McNeil. And for the Franklin Regional Panthers, it is Jack Spagnol, Jonah Johnston, Connor Crossy, Mitchell Stonecheck, and Drew DeVola, and an honorary starter tonight, Caden Brush, here on senior night for the Franklin Regional Panthers. Our first quarter sponsor is Team Steve Lamani Realty One Group. Your local real estate experts, Steve Lamani at Realty One Group, offers unparalleled knowledge of the Westmoreland real estate market.
Great job by both players. 5 Ian DeSerb and 44 Caden Brown. Thank you, gentlemen.
Quite the moment there. I think it speaks for itself there, Mike.
Yes, Caden's a great kid. My cousin's guidance counselor, Franklin Regional, great kid. God bless him and his family going through all this. But I like the respect they're showing on both teams right now.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned seller, Steve Lamani at Realty One Group is here to guide you the rest of the way. As the tip goes, and it will be Wildcat ball to start. Give the team a call at 724-972-1543 or via email at steve@teamlamani.com. And thank you, Steve Lamani, for your generous support of the Wildcats Network.
And Sean Kalo as well, their top salesman in 2024, part of the Team Lamani.
Yep.
So, yes, they got a great team there.
Here we go with tonight's action. It is DeSerb over to Butler. Butler will send it across to Wetzel. Wildcats looking to bounce back tonight after a heartbreaking loss at the buzzer on Tuesday. Here is McNeil to Wetzel. Down low, DeSerb right there, 2 points.
Good find by John, good finish by DeSerb. Got the press set up right here, right now.
Crossy running the baseline. He'll get it to Spagnol, and he will start ahead. Trap intensifies from Latrobe. Here comes Crossy, getting by Tash. And it will be Spagnol at the top. Spagnol shouted by DeSerb. Finds its way to Crossy on the right side. DeVola down low, open. And there is Jonah Johnston for 2.
That was a good find by DeVola.
Wetzel for DeSerb at the free throw line, and pass that was deflected, it looked like, by Spagnol. Will be Latrobe basketball. Head coaches tonight, needs no introduction for Latrobe, it's Brad Wetzel, but for Franklin Regional, Jesse Reed. Franklin Regional won the series last year between the two, 2-0.
Yeah, Rankin's brother. Oh, the three by
Butler by 3.
Nice.
3 is good.
I like that by Max hitting that 3 early. Ian DeSerb setting up the defense right now.
Getting Max going early is one of the most important things for the Wildcats. As Tash missed the steal, DeVola up ahead. He finds Crossy with speed. He's fouled. They'll go to the line for 2. That'll be on Butler, I believe.
So, Richard, I haven't seen the orange jerseys. I know we had them in Uniontown, but they haven't worn them in recent years, huh?
This is the first time in a couple years that they've worn them, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I coached with Wetzel and Butler, and that was our traditional uniforms. But you got to remember, I'm old, so that was like almost 18, 19 years ago. So it's good to see that, though. It's like part of our tradition, wearing the orange.
Crossy does get the first. So Franklin Regional down by 2 here. Waiting for Wetzel to finish tying his shoe, and he does. Crossy gets the second. He went 13 for 14 in their last game. Here's Butler at the top. Over to Tash. McNeil pops out, gets it to Butler. Butler spinning on Crossy. Best on best right there for both sides.
Good spacing by the Wildcats here early.
Wetzel to DeSerb. Here's Tash for Wetzel. Wetzel puts up his dribble, and they'll get it back for Butler. Spagnol is on Butler now. And we'll just get it back to Wetzel. They'll facilitate inside. Nice feed to Tash, and he does get the roll.
Good find, good finish by Tash.
Tash with his first 2 points. Latrobe leads by 3 once again. There's Spagnol for Crossy. Or rather, that's Jonah Johnston for Franklin Regional. DeSerb gets the block, and then Johnston able to wisely pass that off of DeSerb, and it will stay with Franklin Regional.
Smart play. When all options are gone, you throw out somebody's leg. So that was not a bad play by the Panther there.
Crossy inbounds to Davola. Crossy driving baseline. He gets the 2. Back and forth we go here to start as here's Wetzel driving in. Does not get it to go, and DeSerb goes off of him along with Franklin Regional.
Wildcats getting set up in their press right now. Total denial with John playing safety as he will next year in Marshall.
He's very familiar with that form. There's Crossy, taken away by Tash.
Good pressure.
He knows a little bit of safety as well.
Yes. He's a hybrid. Yeah, he's a hybrid.
Wetzel drives in, dishes to DeSerb for 2.
Good dish, good finish by DeSerb there.
Another Wetzel to DeSerb basket, and Wildcats back up by 3. Crossy, nice deflection by Tash. Johnston fouled. Will be on Tash. I believe that will be his first. We'll send Johnston to the line.
I like the pressure by the Wildcats early.
It's the first.
Yeah, Franklin Regional is a well-coached basketball team, so they're going to be prepared all 32 minutes of this game. So you can't, take your foot off the gas, as they say.
They lost 4 or 5 starters from their deep playoff run that they went on last year, both in the state and
WPIAL finals. Both.
Yeah, WPIAL and state finals.
And that says a lot about their program.
Johnston gets the second. Wetzel trying to feed it to Tash. It will find its way to McNeil, who's got Davola on him. They'll get it for Wetzel in the corner. Wetzel guarded by Crossy. He'll drive it to the corner. McNeil for 3. Good. Kyle McNeil. Wildcats have their second 3 of the night.
He can run baseline here.
There's Crossy. He's guarded by Butler. And Crossy drives in.
A little too easy.
Crossy's got 6. There's McNeil. They set it up Butler. Guarded by Stonecheck. Butler loses it. And Franklin Regional will get the basketball. Dom Scarton checks in for Wildcats for the first time tonight.
Silver Linings playbook. We get the press set up, though. So
here's Davola, guarded by Scarton.
Wow. Kid's got handles for his size, huh?
Crossy 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Scarton.
Yeah, Davoli's handles. I was surprised how good he was with those.
Here comes Butler. Davola on him. Butler pulls up for 3. Good. Max Butler.
30-second timeout by Coach Wetzel.
Timeout for the Wildcats. 15-10 is the score. We'll be right back after this.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
We're back here at Franklin Regional High School. 15-10 is the score in favor of the Wildcats. 3:49 remaining here in the first quarter. Fast start for both teams, Mike. Panthers are finding a way to not necessarily beat the press, but they're finding a way to get behind the press.
Yes. Passing and cutting is what is key to that, and they're doing a great job of that so far.
Anthony Mitchell is in for the first time for the Panthers. Davola driving in. He's fouled and one.
I cannot believe he's only 6'1", because the way he moves his body and the way he can dribble a basketball, that kid's an athlete, that's for sure.
Davola with his first 2 points of the night.
I'm going to ask people at halftime, actually, where he's going to be playing college at, because I know he's going to do football or track or something next year. I can tell he's an athlete.
Missing the free throw is Davola. Starting with the rebound. Before that layup by Davola, it was only Crossy and Johnston that had scored for the Panthers. McNeil, cross-court Butler.
Ooh,
He's
nice.
got Johnston, McNeil, gets it back. Butler, three, loading, got it.
Nice. I like the give and go on that.
9 points for Max Butler. He leads the game. He's 3 for 3 from deep.
Yeah, Max has that potential just like his brothers did.
There's Johnston driving in, doesn't get it. Scarton rebound.
It's just they're so team-oriented. I don't think they tap into that as much as they should, but at the same time, it's great to see him hit those threes early.
Butler trying to hit the serve there, and it goes out of bounds. It will stay with Latrobe. And Sawyer Butina checks in for the first time tonight, and Andy Tash back in for Latrobe. Butler will inbound to Wetzel. They get it back. Butler three. That time it's short and may have been deflected. Here comes Crossy. Pulls up on Scarton. Rattles in and out. Butler with the rebound. Pressured by Johnston. He's able to get it back, and Johnston will get the two. He's got 6. Here's Sawyer Butina dishing to Butler. And there's Tash. Butina back for Wetzel. Dishing down to Butina. Tash lines up a 3. Good. Wildcats are feeling it now from 3. It's 21-14. There's Mitchell. Guarded by Butina.
Butina's a tough defender. Nice trap.
Largest lead of the night for the Wildcats is here at 7, and a timeout is called by Jesse Reed. It's a 30-second timeout. We will take one ourselves here on the Wildcats Network. 21-14 is the score in favor of Greater Latrobe.
Hello, I'm Maria Graziano Bickerstaff, President of the Greater Latrobe Partners in Education Foundation. The foundation ensures the highest level of education innovation supporting GLSD students, faculty, and staff. The foundation strives to provide educational opportunities for all students in grades K through 12. We believe students should have what they need to reach their full potential. Give, build, grow. Every student, every day.
We are back here at Franklin Regional High School, 21-14 the score in favor of the Wildcats with 2:06 remaining. Here's Mitchell pushing it out for Colin Holt, and looks like there's a foul coming here against the Wildcats.
Andrew Davola is playing football at Michigan Tech next year.
How about that?
Yep.
You knew it.
No, I just got the word from Franklin Regional, actually. So, but yeah, you're right. He's a good athlete.
Yeah. Looks like that's the first foul on Butina, and Dylan Carr a little bit shaken up there for Franklin Regional as Brian Bogler's in for Panthers.
He has ankles taped, so it's probably an ankle. Yeah, those are tough injuries as an athlete.
Panthers trying to get Crossy free in the corner. He will come back out with it, and he'll dish for Mitchell. Mitchell picked up by Wetzel. He'll now switch to Crossy. At the top, it's Colin Holt. Mitchell down low, getting by is Johnston. He gets the 2. Here comes Wetzel. Towards the serve at the free throw line. Driving in his Tash for 2.
Wow, nice take. Opposite arm, opposite foot.
Wildcats have scored 23 points here in the first quarter, and that will be a turnover for Franklin Regional.
That pressure is paying dividends.
Butler
Nice.
down low to serve. He was rejected there by Bogler rather. And bad pass by Tash. It will go over to Franklin Regional. So 7 points for Andy Tash, 9 points for Max Butler. 7 points for Ian DeSerb.
Oh, Munoz is in the game.
Mikey Munoz is in for the Wildcats, replacing John Wetzel. Here is Mitchell. Down low feed. Johnston does not get the roll. Here comes Butler, and he is fouled by Crossy.
That's an old school play they just ran from the old Boston Celtic Red Auerbach days, where it's like a screener screens the screen. You see how they threw it to the high post and they cut right off him, and then boom, as soon as he handed the ball off, he went right to the hole. It's hard to guard both of those, so that's actually great coaching by Franklin Regional on that play right there.
1:03 remaining here in the first quarter. That is just the first foul of the quarter for the Panthers.
Yeah, we got 4, so hopefully we don't get another one here.
Here's Tash trying to feed it down low to Munoz. Does not get it. Here comes Crossy. They'll kick it for Mitchell. Pump fakes, drives on McNeil, and he stepped out of bounds.
Tell you what,
It'll go to
Mitchell,
Latrobe.
he gave us a lot of trouble last time in Latrobe. That kid has a good handle on him. Good vision, court vision too as well.
Still a 7-point lead for Wildcats, 48 seconds remaining.
Did you see his foot on the line, Richard? Because I didn't.
It's kind of hard to see where we're at.
I know, right?
Yeah. Brady Prohovic in for the Wildcats. Here's Wetzel. Pulls back, step back off the front of the rim, fighting for the rebound, and it will be McNeil the first to get it.
We got
Wildcats have 35 here.
Yep, 30 seconds left. Up by 7.
The serve will get it to McNeil. Along the side, it's Munoz, then for the serve. Wetzel gets it back to the serve. Started by Bogler to serve, driving in. He's close to the out of bounds, and it'll be Franklin Regional basketball. Turnover along the side. So 16.8, or 16.6, or no, 16.8 is left. Colin Holt will inbound it for Franklin Regional. Prohovic picks up Crossy.
Yeah, Crossy's got a good handle, but Brady's up for the challenge, that's for sure. He's a tough kid.
Crossy driving. He's now picked up by DeSerb. Spin move inside. He's fouled. 2 shots will be coming.
That was a good move by Crossy there. I mean, he dipped his shoulder, didn't push off, and
now goes against DeSerb. That's his first. Crossy gets the first. 7 points for him. And Johnston with 8. It's been only 3 players that have scored for the Panthers. Johnston, Crossy, and Davola. Crossy gets the second. Max Butler is back in. Crossy with 8. Here's Wetzel. Wetzel gets it to Butler. Fires up a last-second shot and just barely misses there. But regardless of that, it's a 5-point lead for Greater Latrobe after 1 period of play. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Welcome to Ligonier Valley Learning Center Incorporated, where little hands do big things. For 38 years, Latrobe Kinder School has provided a continuum of quality services which promotes the emotional, behavioral, educational, and physical development of children. We've used a research-based curriculum that will help your child grow academically and socially. Guidance from our expert teachers, combined with our state-of-the-art play areas, will build your child's brains and bodies. Latrobe Kinder School provides high-quality pre-K education for 3- and 4-year-old children at no cost to qualifying families through the pre-K counts. Our enrollment is always open. Visit our website, LigonierValleyLearningCenter.com, to apply today.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
We're back here at Franklin Regional High School. 23-18 is the score in favor of Greater Latrobe. Theme here tonight is pivotal section game as Latrobe's trying to stay at number 2 and move closer to a potential top 8 seed in the 5A playoffs when the brackets will come out in about 2 weeks. And Franklin Regional is just trying to get back to the tournament after their magical season that they had a year ago. Second quarter underway. It will be Anthony Mitchell. He'll get it to Crossy. And nice play by Wetzel. It bounces, though, to Crossy, and it's poked away by Tash. Here comes Wetzel. Wetzel trying to drive in, and nice scoop by Wetzel. Doesn't get the bounce. DeSerb brings it down low, and the foul is going to be coming up against the Panthers.
Underneath. Yeah, underneath.
I believe they're going to call this against Johnston, his first. McNeil will inbound. Starters are in for the Wildcats. Here's Butler, kicks to Wetzel, firing up a 3. That looked like it was partially blocked, and they're going to get McNeil on an over the back.
Our Wildcats get their press set up here, though. We're face guarding with John in the back here.
23-18. Franklin Regional with the lead. A lot of contact there between Butler and Weber Rankin. The name Rankin sounds familiar.
Yeah,
It's
Rankin. It felt like he played 5 years in high school, but that's his brother, correct?
Yep, everyone knows of Cooper Rankin here around Franklin Regional. Tash gets the block on Crossy, and then a nice block by DeSerb.
Yeah, he's playing Division I, isn't he, this year?
I believe he's playing at La Roche. Don't quote me on that, though.
Oh, La Roche.
Okay. I don't know.
I know he's on scholarship somewhere, that's for sure. No, that kid literally had 4 great years in high school.
Yep. Crossy will get it in the corner. Tash picks him up, down low Davola, guarded by DeSerb, and no good there. Fighting for the rebound is Johnston, and DeSerb says no. Weber Rankin for 2. Wildcats come right back. DeSerb will get it for Butler. It's picked up by Crossy. Nice feed by Butler. DeSerb with the flush.
Nice find by Max. Great finish by DeSerb.
DeSerb with 6.
Here we go. We get a 10 here.
There's a steal by Wetzel. McNeil driving in off the backboard, does not get the roll, and DeSerb's going to get called for a foul here.
2 shots here.
Looks like it's just going to be.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's out of bounds. You're right. My fault. Is that his third?
That's his second. That's his second for DeSerb.
Got it.
Here's Mitchell. They set it up with Crossy. Nice pump fake inside and gets the 2. 10 for Crossy. McNeil tied up there. They'll get it down low to DeSerb. Pulls up a jump shot. That's off the front rim. And it will be Johnston. 25-22 the score. 6:20 remaining here in the second quarter as ball goes out of bounds off Andy Tash. Dom Scarton checks back in for DeSerb.
Dom's another one that can shoot the 3, though. And he knows how to play our defense, so that'll be interesting to see.
He has been stepping up in a bigger role as of late. Here's Mitchell. Or Davola, he's picked up by Scarton. They'll set it up with Crossy for 3. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Butler has it. And here comes Max back the other way. Pass was somewhat awkward to Tash, and then Tash throws it away to Johnston. Here comes Crossy. He's got Mitchell ahead of him. And Mitchell, nice spin move, gets the 2.
That was a good pivot.
Here comes Wetzel back for Butler. To Scarton. He's got Davola on him. Here's Tash. For McNeil. Wetzel hesitates, pulls up at the free throw line, got it.
Nice hit by John.
John Wetzel's first 2 points of the night.
That's his game right there, the 15-footer. That was a good move by him.
First 2 points of the night for Wetzel. Crossy thought about it. Inside dish. Weber Rankin's denied by Tash. And looks like a foul is coming up here against Jonah Johnston.
And we got Sawyer Butina coming into the game as well for the Wildcats.
That's Johnston's second.
Yeah, and Colin Holt's coming back in for the Panthers as well.
Yeah, Colin Holt comes in for Johnston.
He reminds me of Ian DeSerb, actually. The way he's built, the way he plays.
Yep.
So very comparable athletes. He's on Max Butler, so that means he must play defense good.
Right. Wetzel will dish to Butler. Cutting his Tash. They'll get it out to Scarton. Send it back for Wetzel. Wetzel driving in for 2.
Good take by John.
So 4 quick points for John Wetzel. The lead is back to 5. Nice feed to Holt for 2. John Wetzel will get it to Butler. Picked up by Crossy.
Good move.
Nice move by Butler. He's blocked by Crossy, but they call a foul.
Uh-oh. Coach is taking his suit off. You know it's serious now.
That's Crossy's.
Took his suit off.
Yeah, Jesse Reed is. Don't think he agrees with that call, but.
That's some Rick Pitino, John Calipari stuff right there. Yeah, that's when you know the game's on.
3-point game here. 29-26 is the score.
Yeah, that's right. He was in the WPIAL title, so he's used to this intensity. That's for sure. Good hit by Max.
Butler gets the first. He's up to 10. Wildcats have reached 30 points here, and we haven't even played a quarter and a half. Max gets ready for the second.
Interesting free throw line, though. You notice this? They're on the paint when they shoot. I've never seen that before.
And rattles in and out, and rebound goes. It'll be Spagnol. Get it ahead for Logan Walter, fishing for Weber Rankin. And it will find its way with Spagnol.
Richard, when we used to play Greensburg-Salem, you know they had one rim that was 9 feet 10 inches? I'm not even joking. And the other one was 10 feet even, just to throw us off. Yeah. So I don't know why they have the free throw the way they do, but yeah, I've never seen nothing like that before. Travel by
Spagnol gets called for the travel there.
Travel by Franklin Regional. But yeah, I'd never seen the free throw line like that, though. I've seen the rims be like off kilter to throw you off, but never the free throw line. Yeah, that's unique.
McNeil back in for the Wildcats. He replaces Butler.
Yeah, Coach Olchek would measure it before the games.
There's the serve from Wetzel. We'll get it back to Wetzel in the corner. He's got Davola on him here.
Get out of that corner. There you go.
Wetzel will go back out to near half court, where Davola still is on him. Wetzel trying to drive by him.
I was going to say, yeah, space
out. Scarton blocked, foul. It's going to be on Weber Rankin. Send Scarton to the line. See there on the screen, Jesse Reed pacing back and forth, and
wants his team to win, just like every other coach.
Don't think he necessarily agreed with that one.
Remember
not get the first.
Remember the Indiana coach last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. So animated, I guess is the best word. Animated. But yeah, this free throw line thing is really something else.
Does not get the second, and foul going the other way on DeSerb. That will be his third. Butler and Tash come back in. (30-26) the score. 3:41 remaining here in the first half.
Now's the time to pressure them. They got their young guards in. Young guards, too. Like, we could literally trap them and...
They get it back to Spagnol.
That's the one we don't want.
He's guarded by Tash. Gets it back out to the top. Find its way back to Spagnol. Holt is pressured by Butler. They'll get it down to Davola, who's guarded by Scarton. Gets it back to Holt. To the corner. Rankin for three. It's off the mark. Scarton trying to get the rebound. Bounces it to Butler. He's fouled. And that will be the 5th team foul on the Panthers, and Butler's going back to the line.
2 shots, yes. 3:11 in the first half, so yeah, we're going to go to the line the rest of the half.
Logan Walter picks up the foul for the Panthers, and as mentioned, Max will go to the free throw line. Does not get the first. Mikey Monios.
He's back in the game.
Mikey Monios is back in along with John Wetzel. So it's Tash, Wetzel, McNeil, Butler, and Monios. As Butler gets the second. He now leads the game with 11. With Crossy currently on the bench with 2 fouls for Franklin Regional. Pressure intensifies as here's Davola for Logan Walter, and they'll get it to Weber Rankin. Rankin trying to...
He's got a good handle on him. Long wingspan, too, as well.
Trying to work on Butler here. That's a good litmus test for you.
There you go. You know your chemistry.
In the paint, Holt for 2.
Did you get an A in chemistry?
I tried.
Yeah, that's how the litmus test got started. But yeah, they use it in sports now all the time.
Rossi and Johnston are getting ready to check back in for the Panthers along with Mitchell. Here comes McNeil driving in for 2. Kyle McNeil with 5.
That's huge for the senior. Get his confidence up, because there we go.
Wetzel's out of bounds.
Ooh.
But it was close.
Yes, it was.
So now, as mentioned, Mitchell, Johnston, and Crossy come back in for the Panthers. Holt will inbound.
Wetzel playing safety again.
Here's Rankin getting by Monios. Crossy
Gotta get to
using
the
the
paint.
speed to get by for 2. He's got 12. Wetzel trying to feed it. His pass deflected. Here comes Crossy back the way. Trying to work on Tash. Crossy doesn't get it to go. Rebound bounces. Here's McNeil. He'll get it to Wetzel. Here's Butler. Gets the fake on Holtz, and Butler does not get the 2. Rankin with the rebound. Ahead. Outlet. Crossy using his speed. Blows by on the layup. Here's McNeil for Mikey Monios. And pass out of the reach of Butler, and it will go out of bounds off of Rankin.
Yeah, team chemistry is one of those things. It'll come with time, but at the same, like Munoz puts in positive minutes, and we'll get that together.
Yeah. You saw there on the screen that Max was kind of just aiding him there. That's a teaching point that Max he's taken that on as a leader here this year.
Yes, he's done a great job, just like his brothers. I think he wanted the backdoor cut on that one.
Butler working on Holt right now.
Nice
Goes
drop
inside,
cross.
spin move, and he's lost the ball, and it's a travel call. It looked like Butler had the ball knocked free, but it will belong with Franklin Regional nonetheless. 33-30 the score, 127 remaining here in the first half as it goes to Mitchell. It'll be picked up by Wetzel at half court. And foul coming here on Tash, I believe.
Still out of bounds, so it's only a 4th team foul in the first half, so it's going to be out of bounds. Next one, they go to the line for 2.
Second on Tash.
I like their scoreboard, though. It keeps us current with everybody.
Inside feed to Crossy, working on Monios. He's fouled, does not get the and one. So now the rest of the way, the Wildcats, Panthers will be in the bonus. Both teams will be, for that matter. Crossy was 13 of 14 from the free throw line in their game against Laurel Highlands on Tuesday. Crossy gets the first. He's got 13. Second one good as well. He's got 14 now. Here comes Wetzel to Butina, and now for Butler over to Monios on the right side. Trying to feed it inside to Butler. Pass is taken away by Holtz, and nice play by Wetzel to disrupt it. Weber Rankin, and then fighting for it is Monios and Rankin, and I think they called it a jump, and it will go to the Wildcats.
Dom's back in the game.
Dom Scarton in for Andy Tash. 58.9 remaining here in half number one. Franklin Regional has cut the lead. That was 7 down to 1.
50 seconds here in the second period.
Monios on the right side. Gets it to Scarton. Wetzel to Butina, and now back for Wetzel. Monios feeds it to Butler. He's denied. Johnston will gather. 28 seconds left. Franklin Regional most likely holding for the final shot here. There's Johnston. They'll get it back to Mitchell. He's picked up by Scarton. They'll take it back out. Feed it down low to Johnston. Picked up by Butina. Johnston does not get the roll for 2.
8 seconds.
Butler's got 8 seconds here. They'll feed it down low for Monios.
Nice
Feeds it back to Butler. Doesn't get the layup. Contact after the play. Crossy puts it up. No good. And so Franklin Regional takes Greater Latrobe rather takes a 1-point lead over Franklin Regional. 33-32 is the score. We'll take a break here on the Wildcats Network, and when we come back, we will have a full recap of half number one here on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Notice preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Bardini's.
Number 1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today. Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family-owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you, personally and professionally. Come on in.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
#1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the number.
I am the swiftest creature alive.
We are back here at Franklin Regional High School. 33-32 is the score in favor of the Wildcats as we are nearing the start of the second half here. We want to remind you that for as little as 35 cents a day, the Latrobe Bulletin will keep you up to date with all the news and stories from the local area. Sign up for your subscription today at www.latrobebulletin.com. Again, that is latrobebulletin.com. And we thank the Latrobe Bulletin for sponsoring the Wildcats Network. For halftime stats here, it was Connor Crossy who led all scorers with 14 points. And really, for a good chunk of the first half, it was really the Connor Crossy and Jonah Johnston show for Franklin Regional. Johnston with 8, Crossy with 14. For the Wildcats, it was Andy Tash with 7, Kyle McNeil with 5, Max Butler with 11, and Ian DeSerb with 6. John Wetzel also had 4 points for the Wildcats. Mike, it was a fast-paced first half. What do you want to see from Latrobe to maybe settle it in defensively and kind of do what they did in the second game, or the first game against these two teams, where they held them to just 14 points in the second half?
Here's the thing, help side defense, and I don't want to put anybody on the spot individually, but yeah, help side defense, get into the paint, rotation, communication, all that kind of stuff, because we cannot get in foul trouble every single game. We got too great a team. We should have a deep run in the playoffs, but it starts right now in the second half. So I'd like to see how we bounce back from that first half.
Third quarter sponsor is Bardini's Country Smokehouse in Crabtree. Bardini's is your spot for all your meat needs. Check out all that Gary has to offer at bardinimeats.com. Again, that's bardinismeats.com. Thank you, Gary Bardini, for your continued support of the Wildcats Network. As here's Crossy driving in, and the Panthers have their first lead of the night. He's got 16.
I know, 16 already. He's a good player.
Yep.
No doubt about that.
Here's Wetzel, the Serb. He's got an open look. It's off the mark. And we're going to get Tash for his third. Looks like there. Holt came away with the rebound.
I tell you what, if I had to play college football again as a running back, I would like a fullback built like Davola. Look at him. He's built like an athlete. And he actually handles the ball, too, on top of that. Look at that.
Here's Holt for Johnston. Tash, it's a foul. And that will be number 4. And that is not the start that I think Coach Wetzel had in mind here.
Yeah, I know. With DeSerb and Tash, I don't...
Getting the first is Johnston. So, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just a broadcaster, but at the same time, I mean, we cannot have our big people get in foul trouble.
Rossi already has more second-half points than he did in the last meeting as Johnston gets the second. He's got 10. Here's McNeil. Gets it to Scarton, over to Wetzel. Pass taken away by Johnston. Driving in, Wetzel with the block.
Good hands, John.
There's Mitchell driving. Crossy for 2. 18 now for Crossy. Feeds it down low to DeSerb. He'll get it to Butler. He'll fire a 3. Off the mark. And McNeil pushed. And Franklin Regional's opened up a 5-point lead, and they're going to get the ball back here. And we have a timeout from Coach Wetzel. We'll take a timeout here ourselves here on the Wildcats Network.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go Cats!
We are back here at Franklin Regional High School. 38-33 is the score in favor of the Panthers here as Rossi gets it to Davola. It's picked up by Scarton.
Good hands there by Dom.
Scarton knocked it away. Davola.
Man, Davola's an athlete. Michigan Tech. That's Michigan Tech athletes.
Wetzel forced it away. Here comes McNeil. He'll go on Davola, and that pass off of Wetzel's hand. Another turnover for the Wildcats here.
Must be something in the water in Michigan Tech. That kid's an athlete. Move the ball. I'm being serious. Yep. I mean, he could play.
He is an athlete.
Yeah, he could do anything out there. And he's built like he's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's in the NFL.
Davola to Crossy. Picked up by Wetzel. Nice feed inside. Davola does not get the roll to serve with the rebound. Here come the Wildcats with McNeil. McNeil dishing. Scarton kicks. Open Butler. 3 on the way. No good. McNeil with the rebound. Here's the serve to Wetzel. Wetzel is fouled. Let's see who they call that on. I believe it will be on Davola. Yes, it is. Just his first. Mike, I think right now, Greater Latrobe is dealing with the fact that Franklin Regional, again, we touched on it at the top, they have to fight every game from this point on in order to get back to the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. They're more hungry right now in this stage of the season than we are, it seems like. But at the same time, we got to play our style of basketball, and that'll get us to that second seed, which we need because we're tied with Gateway right now. But Franklin Regional is playing like there's no tomorrow. So we got to match that intensity, that's for sure.
Wetzel gets both. Cut the lead back down to 3. Gateway is at Uniontown tonight, so we'll see how that game goes. I believe, if I'm correct, if Uniontown wins, they clinch the section title.
Oh, they have it, even if they lose, to be honest.
Yeah.
This would have to be a tiebreaker, right? And
I believe so.
Lose one. Yeah.
Crossy, McNeil, good defense there. And taken away there by Johnston. Does not get the roll. Davola blocked by Scarton. A lot of contact down low, and Johnston for 2. And after it, Johnston is going to get called for a foul. Johnston with 12. He picks up his 3rd foul. Second foul for the team foul for the Panthers here in the 3rd quarter. Lead back to 5. Wetzel for the serve. Here's McNeil. Butler cutting. He'll just get it back to DeSerb. Here's Butler. Wetzel. So this dribble gets it to Scarton. Along the left side, DeSerb. McNeil. Wetzel. Butler makes himself available. Gets it inside for 2.
Good find, good finish.
Butler with 13 to lead the Wildcats.
It's one of those games where it's your points and all that really don't mean nothing. It's just all about getting that victory tonight. And we're down by 3 right now. I understand we have a job to do, but yeah, I like the teamwork right there by Wetzel and Butler, the senior leaders.
Davola to Johnston. Johnston pressured by Butler. Here's Crossy, poked away by DeSerb. He's got to be careful with 3. And Cash already with 4 on the bench.
That's true. I would like... Actually, there's 4 minutes left, so yeah, you can't put DeSerb on the bench. He's too valuable.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell to Johnston. The top, it's Butler. Davola with Scarton on him. They get it to the corner for Holt. McNeil pressuring him. Johnston for 2. Johnston with 14. He and Crossy right now are combined for 32 of the 42 for Franklin Regional, and they're back up 5. Wetzel 3, that's no good. Crossy rebound. Here comes Connor Crossy back the way for Franklin Regional. Crossy working on Butler. Wow. 20 for Crossy. Lead is up to 7. DeSerb with the rebound.
Good hands.
Gets it for 2.
Great reaction by Ian DeSerb there.
Lead back to 5.
Cut him off.
Mitchell.
Beat him to the spot.
Taken on by Wetzel. There's Crossy in the corner. Mitchell. The top with 2:53 remaining. Franklin Regional by 5 here. They've turned a 1-point halftime deficit. Down low, Holt doesn't get the layup. See if Latrobe can capitalize on a Franklin Regional mistake. Scarton at the top. They'll get it to Butler, and they will settle things down here.
Yeah, Crossy comes from a family of great athletes, that's for sure. Great basketball player.
Wetzel.
Oh,
nice feed to DeSerb, 2. 4 quick points for DeSerb. Here's Crossy. He's pressured by McNeil. He stepped out of bounds. Latrobe basketball. So back-to-back good stands for Latrobe defensively have given them a chance to cut the lead to 1 or potentially tie. Mikey Monios is in for the Wildcats along with Sawyer Butina.
Okay. Now it's 5-on-5.
Logan Walter is in for Franklin Regional along with Weber Rankin. Rossi, Davola, and Holt stay out there. Here's DeSerb. Butler pops free. He's going to work on Walter, and they say Butler walked. They had the mismatch, just didn't get the result, and a turnover for Latrobe here with 2 minutes remaining. Rossi.
Get a 5. Oh, almost got it.
Gets it back. The inbound from Rankin. Nice move by Crossy. Gets it to Walter. Rankin open for 3, and they say he traveled.
That was the right call. If I could have got away with that when I played, I would have done it every time. But it is a travel, Richard. It really is.
It's not the 3-step NBA travel.
I know, right? The James Harden, it messes up kids' minds because they think they could do that at this level. You just can't till you get to the NBA. And I never played in the NBA, but you know my point. Nice take.
Butler doesn't get the roll. DeSerb rebound. He's knocked free. And goes back to the Wildcats here.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like to play in the NBA, but you could not do that at high school or college, that's for sure. So, Wildcat basketball underneath. Ian DeSerb gets a break, and he only has 3 fouls, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so.
It's been a very physical third quarter here for the Wildcats on the Panther end.
A lot of 50-50 calls, that's for sure.
Butler gets it.
Nice
2.
floater. Nice
Max
floater.
Butler with the
Max.
floater.
Tell you what, between Crossy and Butler, they got 2 great players on the court right now.
Crossy gets by Wetzel and does not get the roll. Here comes Butler back the way. Wetzel dishing to the corner. Monios for Butina. They'll set things up here. Butler to Wetzel. Gets it back to Butler. Firing a 3. Latrobe has the lead.
That's his 4th, right?
Yep.
Okay. I know he could nail them with the best of them.
Latrobe back on top by 2. Here's Logan Walter. He's pressured by Butler. It was nearly a foul there. And Butina with a steal.
Dive for that.
He's trying to get it, and
oh, they got to
he's
run
out
with
of
him.
bounds. He's out of bounds.
Still, actually, I'm going to be silent on this one. But, yeah, you got to run with somebody who's hustling like that. If you're going to dive on the floor, all 4 of your teammates should be right there for that.
Franklin Regional does have to inbound. And
I mean, that's basketball 101.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, teammate was willing to dive on the floor, you run with them.
Crossy with 46 left here in the third quarter. Latrobe back up by 2. Nice play by Wetzel to knock it away.
Talk about basketball 101. Hand and foot in the passing lane. Good job by John on that one. Almost had the steal.
He's just a smart athlete, is John. Not just in basketball, but he touched on it with the safety technique as well. Like that right there.
Yep, look at that effort by John. He wants to win.
Here's Wetzel. Driving in past Crossy. He's fouled.
Yeah, John's turning up a level right now. I like this. Going into the fourth quarter, you want to have the lead. That's a huge mental advantage. And like I said, Franklin Regional is playing for a playoff spot right now. We're already in, so you know they're going to be hungry. So you got to have the lead going into the fourth. Good effort by John Wetzel.
It'll go against Logan Walter. It will send Wetzel to the line. Does not get the first. 29.2 will be remaining on the clock whenever either the free throw is made or rebound comes free. Wetzel doesn't get it. Rebound bounces to Rankin. Here comes Holt for Crossy. Open. It's Rankin for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Wetzel. They got 17 left, and trying to tie it up is Crossy. It's going to stay with Latrobe here.
Ian's the serve coming back in the game for the Wildcats.
The serve, McNeil, Butler, Butina, and Monios for the Wildcats. I imagine the ball is staying in Max Butler's hands the final 11 seconds here of the third quarter.
See, I want to see him get some space here, though.
Open 3 for Monios. Got it. Mikey Monios with a clutch basket. It's a 5-point lead. And maybe the ball will leave Max Butler's hands. 5-point lead for the Wildcats after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back with the fourth here on the Wildcats Network.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
#1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
We are back here at Franklin Regional High School. 5-point lead for the Wildcats, 49-44 is the score there. You see Andy Tash is back in with those 4 fouls.
And he's going to play hard, too. I mean, he's going to go down with the ship. I'm being serious. He's going to play his tail off to the end for the Wildcats.
Fourth quarter starts. The Anthony Mitchell. Here's Crossy. It's it back to Mitchell. They wanted the backdoor for Crossy, and now they got Crossy on Butler down low. Puts up a tough shot. It's no good. Butler with the rebound. Butler sees it ahead for Wetzel. Doesn't get the layup to go. DeSerb trying to fight for it. Belongs to Mitchell. Mitchell. Crossy. No good. Johnston with the rebound. It will belong with Rankin. They'll get it back to Crossy. Another chance. Makes him pay.
Crossy can play. That kid can shoot, dribble, play defense, everything, Richard.
23 for Crossy. Lead back to 2. Butler 2. He's got 20. Lead back to 4. 51-47.
I think we're backing off because of the foul trouble here.
Wetzel. Guarding Rankin, it will be Crossy. Johnston, nice play by Tash. Playing with those 4 fouls. He's going to go ahead, and he's going to get the 2.
Good job. And Ian's going to be topping this press right now. I like this. Ian DeSerbe's probably the best guy we had in the front of our jump and run.
Andy Tash with 9. He's playing with those 4 fouls, but you mentioned that he's not going to back down.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, with the foul trouble, you can't go too aggressive. So it's a delicate balance, Richard. You're right about that.
Here's Johnston driving it on Tash, and that is going to be number 5. Brad Wetzel doesn't like it. And I believe Scarton will be coming in for Tash.
30 seconds after somebody fouls out, so they got 30 seconds to put a sub in.
Yep, 6-point lead as it is 53-47 in favor of the Wildcats here. 6:20 is left. As you just saw, Andy Tash picks up his 5th foul. He ends with 9 points.
And I'm going to say one comment on this. They called a hold when his hands were straight up. So that's all I'm going to say, Richard. I mean, let the people, they can review the tape as much as they want, like the Kennedy assassination. I mean, so it is what it is.
It'll be Mikey Monios who comes in for Tash rather than Dom Scarton. I think McNeil and Monios forgot that there was one more free throw left. Johnson does hit the first. He's got 15.
Student section's back at it again.
Got the second as well. 4-point lead for the Wildcats. Here's Wetzel. Nice feed, and he does maintain possession. They will get it back out to Monios. High pass, but Butler able to control it.
Nice
Driving
spin.
in is Butler. He's fouled.
I wish we had the replay. I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but that drop spin is a great move. His brother did that at West Liberty Division II. Player of the Year. I'm being serious. Player of the Year in college. That drop spin and cross is a great move to learn if anybody watched that. Great move by Max to get to the line there. Took 3 defenders to get him to the line on that one. You know why? You don't have to be athletic to do that move.
Yeah.
It's just a basic concept,
Butler does get the first, lead back to 5. It seems like right now that it's going to be best on best the rest of the way for both sides, I would
here's the problem I see is the serve being in foul trouble. I know Tash was on the bench. We cannot lose Ian in this scenario. So hopefully we put Ian on somebody else.
Butler doesn't get the roll. That bounce is going right to DeSerbe. Doesn't get it. McNeil back out. Butler pump fakes. Drives inside. Doesn't get the roll. DeSerbe for 2.
Yeah, Ian's
makes up for it.
He's a beast 5 feet and in.
Nice pressure by the Wildcats, and they say that was deflected by DeSerbe. That wingspan paid dividends there. And
timeout on the floor
Jesse Reed wants a timeout here. Wildcats are bringing the intensity here in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back here with the conclusion of tonight's game after this.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
We welcome you back here to the Wildcats Network as we want to remind you about our 4th quarter sponsor. That is the Alamo Restaurant Group. Fuel your day at Alamo Restaurant Group's local McDonald's and visit their locations in Latrobe on Lincoln Avenue and on Route 30 inside the Mount Laurel Plaza. Thank you to the Alamo Restaurant Group for sponsoring the Wildcats Network.
Yes, first class.
5:45 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Latrobe with a 7-point lead. Matching their largest of the night. Mitchell 3 off the mark. Butler with the rebound. I'll tell you what, Ian DeSerb maybe the tallest Wildcat, but Max Butler's been doing it all with the rebounding this year, Mike.
Yes, they're about the same height, but yeah, they've both been hitting the boards hard this year, and that's what we needed coming into this season.
Wetzel drives in for 2.
Yeah, John's really stepped it up tonight.
Here's Crossy. Monios took a charge and, well, call a block there, it looks like.
Good teaching point. Any kids are watching this game. Munoz definitely put his body on the line, but you always go to the block on the angle where they're going to the hole. That way the ref has to call a charge. But he still, he took it like a man, and I'm proud of it. He has actually had a great game. He had a big 3.
Yeah, big 3 at the end. Big 3 at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, he was literally, I would say, half a foot away from getting the charge on that one. So.
Wildcats lead 58-49, their largest lead of the night.
But yeah, his progress has been a lot this year.
Just a freshman for Monios.
You're too young to remember, but there was a basketball player named James Worthy. He used to wear rec specs. It's a throwback.
Got it.
You know who I'm talking about?
I think so.
Okay, Horace Grant?
Yeah.
Okay, Horace Grant. There you go. Okay.
Crossy gets the second 8-point game here. 5 minutes remaining.
Got the 8-point lead, which is huge right now in the fourth quarter, because we could dictate policy pretty much.
Johnston able to telegraph the play.
Wow.
He's fouled. Be interesting to see who they get that on. It's DeSerb, and that's his 4th. Now that becomes a
that's a huge
situation to monitor for Brad Wetzel. Does not look like. Yes, he is getting ready.
Yeah.
Tom's getting ready to come in. Send Johnston to the line with 4:47 remaining. That's the first.
Yeah, that was a huge foul, actually. We got a box out here, Dom and Max. 11.
Yeah, it looked like Max got his arm in the way there. Didn't see much of DeSerb on that one.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that either.
Johnson gets the second. 6-point game. Wetzel dishing to Monios. And it's McNeil at the top. They'll get it back for Wetzel. 4:35 remaining. McNeil bounces it into Wetzel. They get it to Monios. Here's Scarton. He's got an open look, and he hits it.
Great teamwork by the Wildcats there.
Talk about 2 big threes. Mikey Monios with 1 at the end of the third.
Yeah.
And Dom Scarton with 1 there. Wetzel able to deflect the pass. Johnston fouled.
It's on Munoz.
I believe it is. That's his 3rd. 9-point game again. Latrobe has done a great job since about 2 minutes remaining here in the third of just putting their pedal to the metal of the gas, and whenever Franklin Regional has gotten a chance to cut into it, they've not let it go further than 6 here, the 4th.
Yeah, they kept it close. They really did. Well-coached team. Obviously, they have playoff experience. And Davola's coming out. Like I said, I wish I was my fullback when I was in college.
I bet a lot of coaches think that.
Yeah. He would have cleared some holes for me running the rock. That's for sure.
He's a pretty good defender, too.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Johnson doesn't get the second. And out of bounds off of Franklin Regional. 61-53 the score. 4:16 remaining.
Mike Allstott?
I believe so.
He was built just like him. Played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Won a Super Bowl in 2002, actually.
Yep. Monios at the top, and arid pass there, and it'll go over to Franklin Regional. They trail by 8. 4:04 remaining, just about halfway left in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. Gets it into Colin Holt. Mitchell driving on McNeil, and Butler and Wetzel collide. Crossy for 3. It rolls in. Crossy's got 27.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a game.
5-point game. Here's McNeil. Guarded by Holt. Here's Scarton. They'll get it back for Wetzel. Butler Guarded by Mitchell. Pulls it back out for McNeil.
A lot of time left. 3:20.
McNeil still guarded by Holt. They'll get it for Wetzel. He's taking it in. He lost it, but Scarton's right there to clean it up. Dom Scarton with 5 here in the fourth.
I like Wetzel's court vision tonight. He's really doing a good job.
Johnston to the corner. Crossy 3 off the mark. Scarton, tough rebound there. Here's Wetzel working in on Holt, and Wetzel doesn't get it. Crossy comes back with the rebound. Crossy trying to go in on Scarton. He's fouled and one. 29 with a chance to make it 30. And any foul by the Wildcats from here on out will put Franklin Regional at the line for 2.
Yeah, Crossy could play, that's for sure. Ian's back in the game with the 4 fouls. Oh, actually, this is the time to bring him back in.
2:50 left here. 5-point game here. One shot coming. Gets it to go, and there is third. Logan Walter guarding Wetzel. Here he comes. 2:43 left. McNeil. Butler trying to go in on Mitchell. He's fouled. He'll be on the floor, it looks like.
Yep, that's only second team foul, so it's going to be out of bounds underneath, which, like I said, Richard, the other night, you can see all 9 players on the court. That's not a bad place to be at.
Both teams still have their 3 timeouts remaining. Here's Butler trying to go inside, does not get the roll, and Crossy comes away with the rebound. Chance to make it a 1 or 2 point game. Mitchell in the corner. Drives in, kicks out. It's Holt for 3. It's off the mark, and bounces right back to him. Holt makes it a 2-point game. Going down to the wire here tonight in Murraysville for another edition of the Route 22 rivalry. Wetzel, guarded by Walter. Foul. Jesse Reed pleading for a travel. He won't get it. Walter gets called for his third. Third team foul on Franklin Regional. .206 remaining. 63-61. McNeil to Wetzel. Wetzel dishes. Nice. McNeil blocked from behind. It'll stay Latrobe basketball.
If he would have dipped that shoulder and went with the right underneath, I know we don't have the right angle for that, but that was a great find by John. He's actually, as a point guard, he's had a great game tonight.
McNeil will pick it up in the backcourt.
You didn't notice his vision, though. Yeah, he's seeing everything out there. Yeah, John wants to win this really bad.
Picks up his dribble. Butler gets it. Working in on Holt. He's taken by 3 guys, and they call a foul on Butler. We'll be interested to see if it's a shooting foul or not.
Yes, it has to be.
Foul on Walter. That's his 4th. And Butler will go to the line and shoot 2.
What's interesting is their coach wants the push-off. So let's see how Franklin Regional, when they push off, let's see how that reacts to our, it's going to be interesting. If he wants that type of call, then it's got to be both ways even. And I respect Crossy. He's a great player. He really is. A lot of talent.
Currently wiping up the area down there at the Franklin Regional end of the court. 2-point game, 63-61 in favor of the Wildcats. 1:45 left. This game is far from over.
And Anthony Mitchell's on the court, too. He's another one likes to use that off for him. So if they want to call it both ways, that's fine with me. It's got to be equal.
Mikey Monios is getting ready to check back in for Latrobe. Butler, nothing but net on the first. Monios comes in for Scarton. 4-point game. 23 for Max. Walter in the corner. He's pressured by DeSerb and Monios. Gets it to Mitchell. He's pressured by Wetzel. 1:38 is left. Crossy is able to drive in. DeSerb has to be careful. Makes it 2-point game. Max inbounds it to John, and
85 seconds to go.
Butler. Pressured by Mitchell. Forces the steal. Mitchell drives in. It's a tie game. Here comes Wetzel. They feed to DeSerb. Butler picks up his dribble. They'll get it to Wetzel. 60 seconds remaining. Wetzel drives in. 2 points. Latrobe back in front. Timeout. I think Brad Wetzel wants a timeout here.
Yep, we got a full timeout.
Wetzel with 10. And Brad Wetzel wants a timeout here. We'll take one ourselves here on the Wildcats Network. Latrobe back in front, 67-65.
Hello, I'm Maria Graziano Bickerstaff, President of the Greater Latrobe Partners in Education Foundation. The foundation ensures the highest level of education innovation supporting GLSD students, faculty, and staff. The foundation strives to provide educational opportunities for all students in grades K through 12. We believe students should have what they need to reach their full potential. Give, build, grow. Every student, every day.
We are back here at Franklin Regional High School. The Route 22 rivalry never disappoints, and it's bringing you a close one here. 67-65 is the score with 54.3 remaining. Connor Crossy with 32 points.
Yes.
He's exploded. Jonah Johnston, 19 points. Franklin Regional will get the ball here, but I guarantee you that it's going to be Crossy or Johnston that's going to be the one to decide how this game is going to end.
Yep, and that pretty much our defense is going to be based on that. Correct. You want to get the balls out of their hands.
Jesse Reed does have 3 timeouts here, so interesting to see how Franklin Regional
So we got
here.
John on Crossy. When they got triple screens for him.
Crossy is fouled by Butler, and he is going to go to the line.
Ah, jeez. They had a triple screen and a dribble handoff, so it was almost like 4 screens. I can't believe that.
Max is second, by the way.
Mark Price used to run that for the Cleveland Cavs. You ever hear Mark Price?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so they used to do the 4 screens. They did that for him there.
Gets the roll. 1-point game.
It's really hard to guard because you can't switch everything, and they did that for him, and he deserves it. I mean, he's had, 33 points tonight, I think?
Yep, 33.
Yeah, so he deserves that type of recognition and respect.
We're tied. He now has 34.
So we got to jump. 40 seconds. I would like the last shot here, but it's obviously Coach Wetzel's team.
Yep.
So let's see how this goes.
This is a very deja vu-esque from Tuesday night, in which it was Braden Stone that delivered heartbreak to the Wildcats on Tuesday with 3 seconds left.
We need the last shot here.
Down low to Max. Max is guarded by Holt, and with 25 left, rather, he's pressured. Butler, nice spin move. They'll get it to Monios. McNeil. Here's Butler. Trying to go inside. Doesn't get the roll. Johnston ahead. It's Mitchell. 9 seconds left. Mitchell knocked away DeSerb. Saved the game. No doubt. Jesse Reed wants a timeout. DeSerb's block saved the game. And with 3.2 remaining, we'll take a timeout here. 67 all with 3.2 remaining.
Welcome to Ligonier Valley Learning Center Incorporated, where little hands do big things. For 38 years, Latrobe Kinder School has provided a continuum of quality services which promotes the emotional, behavioral, educational, and physical development of children. We've used a research-based curriculum that will help your child grow academically and socially. Guidance from our expert teachers, combined with our state-of-the-art play areas, will build your child's brains and bodies. Latrobe Kinder School provides high-quality pre-K education for 3- and 4-year-old children at no cost to qualifying families through the pre-K counts. Our enrollment is always open. Visit our website, LigonierValleyLearningCenter.com, to apply today.
Back here at Franklin Regional High School, 4.7 is left on the clock. They added more time to it. It will be Franklin Regional ball. Believe it is on the baseline. This ball has to be finding Connor Crossy, you would think here.
Well, here's the thing. Communication and rotation on defense. So when you got to switch, you got to switch. If you can stay with your man, stay with your man. But they cannot go to the line. Here's the reason. They're going to go for 2 foul shots if we foul them. So we got to communicate and rotate. That's the old saying. So here we go.
It'll be Crossy to inbound.
Yeah, Crossy got 34, so they're going to try to get in the rock.
Gets it to Davola. They're trying to set it up. DeSerb will take it away. He's going to try and launch it. And if it had more power, it may have had a chance.
That was dead on, too. That was dead on.
If you're interested in another nail-biter, it's the 3rd one we've got this week here on the Wildcats Network.
That's true.
67-all. We got 4 minutes left here on the Wildcats Network.
You're getting your money's worth, and thank you for our sponsors for letting us do overtimes. 3 games in a row, I think?
2 in a row, but
2 in a row, but yeah, close games, yes.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Radio Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I am the swiftest creature alive.
Back here at Franklin Regional High School, free basketball is here at Franklin Regional and underway. DeSerb tips it ahead, and Johnston, that should be Greater Latrobe basketball. It is.
We got it on the side, though, not underneath.
Smart play there by DeSerb to just bat it ahead to Wetzel. He took it all the way to the rim. Wetzel to inbound. DeSerb will get it ahead to Wetzel. Gets it. Scarton lines up a 3. It's off the mark. Davola with the rebound. Here comes Crossy. 34 through 4 quarters. And he will be in charge here. Davola dishes to Crossy. No good. Johnston trying to get the putback. No good again. Here's Holt in the corner. There's Mitchell. That's no good. Scarton with the rebound. And he'll get it to Butler. Butler feeds DeSerb. Nice spin move to DeSerb. 2 points. Wildcats in front first.
Great footwork by DeSerb. Great find by Butler.
3:10 remaining here in overtime. Mitchell will bring it up. He's guarded by Butler. A lot of screen action along that low post. And
hold on.
I think Max is... We'll see who they call here. Brad Wetzel saying that's a travel before.
He switched.
That's on Wetzel. That's only John's first. So
still, he switched pivot foot. Okay.
Crossy's going to the line for 2. The fouls the fouls do carry over here from the team fouls at least.
That is correct. They're going to be going to the line the rest of the game.
Yep. Crossy now with 35. They've needed every one of those 35 here tonight. It is all or nothing for Franklin Regional. He ties the game. Again, with the Franklin Regional win, they stay alive in the playoff race, and that's knocked free by Mitchell. Again, Franklin Regional with a win stays in at the number 5 spot, and that is the final spot in the section due to the fact that it is an 8-team section this year, Section 1. With the Latrobe win, they at least hold serve on number 2.
Yeah, we need that number 2 position with all the talent we have this year.
Wetzel will get it to McNeil. 2:38 remaining. Wetzel waiting.
Spacing. Gotta have spacing. There we go.
Wetzel to DeSerb. They'll get it right back to John. Here's McNeil.
Nice.
They set up a dish for DeSerb. My goodness, what a play. Brad Wetzel wants a timeout. He's pleading for a timeout, jumping up and down, and he finally gets it.
Great spacing, great find, great finish, and they did call the timeout before the ball even went in the hoop. So, yeah, that was a good call by the refs.
Timeout Latrobe. They're back in front, 71-69. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Back here at Franklin Regional High School, Latrobe has just taken the lead once again with 2:17 remaining. It's 71-69. Important to note here that both teams, regardless of foul, they will be going to the free throw line unless it be a charge on offense. Franklin Regional does have possession of the ball. Latrobe with 1 timeout remaining. Jesse Reed and the Panthers, they have 2. Micah, it seems like Connor Crossy's touching the ball at all times for Franklin Regional. At this point, 36 points. It's been hard to stop him tonight, but
yes,
right now at this point, what's the best way to do that?
Well, right now, John's our best option against Connor. I mean, he's got 36 points. You're right. And, yeah, you just got to play team defense. But, yeah, John's our best option.
Davola feeds it down low. Johnston, no good, and it's out of bounds. They say it went off of DeSerb. Stays Franklin Regional, 2:03 left. Still a 2-point game. Mitchell will be the one to inbound. Crossy, again, picked up by Wetzel. Here's Holt. They'll get it back to Crossy. Driving, pulls up, it's short. Latrobe does get the rebound.
Good job,
Mitchell's coming from behind on McNeil, and he does get the steal. Here comes Crossy. Driving, doesn't get it. Rebound bounces. Again, stays with Franklin Regional.
That was the right call by the referee.
1:44 remaining. Jesse Reed calls a timeout. We will take one ourselves here on the Wildcats Network. We'll be back with the final 1:44 after this.
Welcome to Ligonier Valley Learning Center Incorporated, where little hands do big things. For 38 years, Latrobe Kinder School has provided a continuum of quality services which promotes the emotional, behavioral, educational, and physical development of children. We've used a research-based curriculum that will help your child grow academically and socially. Guidance from our expert teachers, combined with our state-of-the-art play areas, will build your child's brains and bodies. Latrobe Kinder School provides high-quality pre-K education for 3- and 4-year-old children at no cost to qualifying families through the pre-K counts. Our enrollment is always open. Visit our website, LigonierValleyLearningCenter.com, to apply today.
We're back here at Franklin Regional High School. A back-and-forth game here in the late stages of the fourth. And here in overtime, it'll be Franklin Regional basketball to inbound along the baseline. Max Butler, Kyle McNeil, Dom Scarton, and John Wetzel for the Wildcats. Wetzel trying to telegraph it. It's Davola with 1:40 left. Davola drives in on Wetzel. 2 points, tie game. A minute 30 left. Scarton. McNeil. They'll get it in the hands of Max Butler. And now it's in the hands of Wetzel. The serve, McNeil, Wetzel. Johnston trying to knock it free from Butler, and it's tipped. Goes out of bounds, stays with Latrobe. 1:08 left. 71 all.
I'd like to see some back screens here. Literally free up some shooters, get a backdoor cut to the hole for a layup. We got another timeout.
Yeah,
on the
timeout
floor.
here by Coach Wetzel. We'll keep it here.
We got one left. Actually, two left, I believe. Or no, can you see that better? Yeah, we got one left.
Yeah, we got one left.
One left, yes.
So Latrobe has 1 30-second timeout left. They take a full one here. 71-71 is the score. Max Butler with 23 for the Wildcats. Ian DeSerb 16. John Wetzel with 10. McNeil with 5. Dom Scarton with 5 as well. And Andy Tash has fouled out of this game with 9 points. This is not the first overtime game for the Wildcats. They were able to win at McKeesport in overtime. It was in large part due to a Kyle McNeil 3 with seconds left in that game.
Yeah, Kyle was smiling. I never see Kyle smile so much after that shot. Yeah, that was impressive.
So it shows you that they are able to not just have the ball in Max and John's hands the rest of the way, but it shows you that anytime you need it, these guys can come and make a shot.
That's correct. Everybody's seasoned on this team. They got experience. And like I said, we got, 61 seconds left?
68, 108.
68 seconds left.
Now, here's the thing. With how things ended on Tuesday, do you think Latrobe is playing for the last shot?
That's a tough one.
It's a lot of time, I know, but
okay.
it looks like that is
if they're
going to be the
go in
approach.
zone, then yes, I would do that. This way, you don't lose in regulation.
Right.
Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, all the great ones would always say, I want the ball in my hands when the clock's at 0.
Max is shadowed by Crossy. They'll get it to McNeil with Mitchell. Down to 50. Wetzel to Scarton. Scarton for McNeil.
Now they're going back to man. So
Here's
they're switching
Butler.
Up. They're switching it up.
Wetzel.
But, yeah, if we can hold it another 30 seconds, yeah, I would want the ball in my hands with, the last second. That's any shooter's dream, to be honest. You want to hit the buzzer beater,
The serve for Wetzel. They'll get it to Max.
Yeah, that's a
with
smart
20.
Move. Smart
and
move.
It looks like
because we're going to the line.
Yeah.
If they foul us, we're going to
right.
line. So that's why they're not pressuring us.
Wonder if Brad Wetzel will call a timeout here if need be, just to set up a right play. Feed it inside. It's knocked away. Here's Jonah Johnston with 6. Crossy. Latrobe with the lead. Or Franklin Regional, rather. The serve calls a timeout. They're going to put more time on the clock. The serve called a timeout. They will put more time on the clock, it looks like.
It's going to be around a second, I believe. Wow.
73-71.
I'm going to guess around 1 second. Wow.
Connor Crossy with 38.
I don't have the words.
Gave it his all tonight would be an understatement. 0.8. That's all they will have.
That's all they're giving them?
It looks like it.
Okay, so here's the rules of the game. So basically, we cannot dribble and shoot, but we can catch and shoot. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. It's under a second. 0.3 is where you have to tip it in.
Mm-hmm.
So we can still catch and shoot, but it has to be a catch and shoot, which is going to be hard.
Yeah, and the problem is that they're on the opposite end of the court.
If we had another timeout, what I would do is throw it down court, catch it and call timeout. It'll take like 0.2 of a second, but we don't have that luxury right now.
Yeah.
So this is a hard scenario for the Wildcats. They only give us 0.8. Because 1 second, you could at least have a dribble.
Mm-hmm.
And they got they got somebody.
They got Colin Holtz.
He can run.
Scarton.
Dom can run.
That's what he's going to do. Who's it going to? Max. There's enough time. Oh my gosh! It almost went in. Franklin Regional survives. And they hang on to number 5 for now.
Wow, that was so close.
73-71. Franklin Regional survives. And Jesse Reed's team picks up a huge section win. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
Number 1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
Back here at Franklin Regional High School, another heartbreaker for the Wildcats. 73-71 the final in favor of Franklin Regional, and it was led by Connor Crossy, who had 38 points in this game tonight. Jonah Johnston had 19 for Franklin Regional, and realistically speaking, Mike, Connor Crossy just took over late in this game.
Kid's a great player. There's no doubt about that. Obviously, you know, you're on the road in the section game, you're not going to get every single call. But, yeah, he earned his stripes tonight. And literally, Franklin Regional is going to go to the playoffs, and they deserve to. Got to give credit where credit's due. So, definitely, young man deserves it. But, yeah, I wanted the Wildcats to win as much as you did tonight, Richard.
We want to remind you that our post-game sponsor is R. Phillips Production. For professional-grade game day photos, look no further than R. Phillips Production. Purchase all the incredible sports photography that Greater Latrobe alumni Robert Phillips has captured using the QR code on your screen. To see more of Robbie's incredible work, check him out on Facebook and Instagram at rphillips.production. And for 10% off your order, use code CATS10 at checkout. Again, that's CATS10 for 10% off your order.
Yeah, Mr. Phillips, you do a great job with the Wildcats and your business, and we are behind you, supporting you, and thank you for everything.
For Greater Latrobe, it was Max Butler with 23 points, Ian DeSerb with 16, 10 points for John Wetzel, 9 points for Andy Tash, who fouled out in the fourth quarter of this game, Kyle McNeil with 5 points, Dom Scarton with 5, and Mikey Monios with 3. And Mike, again, it's kind of the same story as Tuesday, where except in this case, Latrobe, they were in front most of this game. It was just Franklin Regional never went away, and Latrobe, realistically speaking, never capitalized on the big lead that they had early on.
Yes, that's true. Crossy was literally end-all, be-all for them tonight.
Yeah.
He kept them in the game when we had our press, and then the foul trouble kind of hurt us as well. But at the same time, he kept them in the game, and it was difficult to come back from that. And on the road like this, I mean, you got to close them out when you're in the lead. So,
Right.
Yes.
It was so right now as it stands here. Take a look at the standings here.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're trying to figure out. We're trying to get the update on Gateway.
Game.
Yeah, you're trying to get an update on Gateway and Uniontown.
Gateway.
See if we have that here for a moment.
That is correct.
But a win tonight for Franklin Regional will no doubt, regardless of the repercussions of this game for Latrobe, Franklin Regional gets back to 500. They're 5-7 in section play. And they will like you said, they'll most likely be back in the playoffs if they take care of business on Tuesday at Albert Gallatin, although they do have a tough end against Uniontown. They have to go to Uniontown in order to play that game. So,
well, as far as Latrobe goes, I think we could dictate the policy in the section to get that second seed if we take care of business going out. That's for sure. We got to win the next 2 games no matter what. That's for sure.
And Latrobe, they'll be back home for the final home game of the regular season. They will face off against McKeesport again. Latrobe battled into overtime with McKeesport in the last game. It's not going to be easy by any means on senior night, and then they go to Albert Gallatin to end the season. A week from tonight. Currently trying to see here.
That is true. That's right. Yeah, Marvin Lamar Rogers is coming to the game on Tuesday for senior night. His daughter's a cheerleader, actually, for McKeesport. But, yeah, that's huge that the Wildcats get a victory at home at the Wildcats Den. Last game of the year for Max Butler, McNeil, Wetzel. Am I missing one?
Brady Prohovic.
Yeah, that's right, Brady. Yeah, he had a great football career, and he's been positive energy for the basketball program. So all 4 seniors want to go out with a victory on Tuesday.
From what I'm gathering here, 75-60 was the score in favor of Uniontown. So Latrobe will still stay at number 2 in the section going into Tuesday's game against McKeesport. Well, that'll do it for us here tonight. Another heartbreaker tonight for the Wildcats. All close games, though, this week. All close games, all good teams that battled here this week. But unfortunately tonight, the Wildcats came out on the losing end.
Crossy, literally, he had a superstar game tonight for them, and that's what Franklin needed. Unfortunately, Wildcats didn't win, but at the same time, we still control on destiny getting that second seed. We weren't going to win this section. I mean, it just is what it is with Uniontown. But at the same time, we could bounce back on Tuesday and have a great rest of the year.
That'll do it for us here from Franklin Regional High School. 73-71 in overtime. The Panthers upset the Wildcats here. For Mike Andrick, Kristen Borland on hand. Robbie Phillips is also here as well. We thank you for joining in to tonight's game. Franklin Regional wins 73-71. You've been watching the Wildcats Network here on LHTC Media.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Ray Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
#1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!